Hello, ladies. This is Beverly with Beverly Hills Health and Wellness Coaching. How are you? Grab your coffee. It is Wednesday, and we are going to have a coffee chat. So, if we haven't met before, I'm Beverly with Beverly Hills Health and Wellness Coaching. I'm a certified health coach, and I'm the founder of the Body and Lifestyle Academy, where I help women to break through the stigma of menopause and lean into a fabulous, confident, and sexy new vision of themselves through a holistic journey that I refer to as stepping into a powerful next level life. So, you have your coffee, let's have a chat. I have some notes so I can stay on time. I like to do my coffee chats about 5 or 10 minutes, just drop nuggets, things for you to think about until we meet again the next week. Um, for those who may be finding this for the first time, today is the 15th of May, and I'm actually doing a masterclass on May 21st entitled the Sugar Detox Masterclass. So I'm going to be dropping some nuggets here related to sugar and its impact on us as women as we're going through midlife, dealing with the symptoms of menopause, and also understanding how we can navigate this season so much more efficiently and effectively without some of the problems of menopause. So, number one is sugar is a toxin. It is a hormone disruptor for us in menopause. So just know that. There are so many health risks that are actually associated with this time of our lives. And knowing that sugar is the culprit, I need you to take your power back, ladies. Just grab your coffee. Let's go deep on this, okay? I'm going to share some statistics, and I've known of these statistics. I don't really like to talk about them because it's like I don't like to perpetuate bad news or low vibration, but I want to talk to you real talk about something that's so serious. And I need you to lean into this and definitely make a decision to make some changes. And if you talk about a situation, I worked in management for a long time. Bringing a problem to management and not having a solution will get you booted out the door. So I'm going to come to you and talk about some concerns. And I'm also going to offer a lot of opportunities to address the situation when it comes to sugar, because sugar is an addiction. Point blank, period. It's an addiction. Coca-Cola came out many years ago, and it literally had like cocaine in it in addition to all of this sugar, and it was to get people addicted on it and just can't do without their Coca-Cola. I'm like, if I have an addiction, it would definitely be coffee. I actually bought a little keepsake placard or something that said coffee is my first love. And it really is. It kind of goes back to me as a child, like a couple years old, and my parents were really strict. And whenever we got a chance, we just took off and spent time with our cousins or grandmothers and grandma. So I spent a lot of time with my grandmother, and she loved her coffee. It was black coffee, and I don't know if you can see it, but my coffee is absolutely black. There's no sugar in it at all. So that's where my love is coffee. So this is what I have. Coca-Cola. I promise you, I cannot even remember the last time I actually bought a Coke and drank a Coke. I recall having a Coke many years ago and thinking that, oh my God, how can people drink it? It is so sweet. So Coke was never my real drink. I was caught up in the hype of the commercials like Coke, the real thing, and all that. And it's really nice and cozy, and they sell that emotion. But the reality is, like, Coke is just not good for you at all. In addition to a lot of the other sodas that are laden with sugar. So I'm not just talking specifically about how bad Coke is, but just soft drinks in general that have all of this sugar in it. Some of them are upwards to like 50 grams of sugar, which is absolutely ridiculous. Ridiculous. So you can tell I'm pretty passionate about this, but just understand, if you're a person that falls in this category, like I gotta have my sugar fix, I gotta have my Cokes, I gotta have my whatever soft drink it is that's laden with all the sugar, just know you have to. It's a non-negotiable. You have to start taking control of this as a woman going through the menopause journey, because if not, it's a cliff you're going to go off. Just going to be frank. It's a cliff that you're going to go off, and it's not truly your fault because it is a scenario that's been propagated by these corporations that have sugar in everything, everything. I talked about, let me stay on task because I talked about so many places that sugar's hidden, but that'll take us down another rabbit hole. Okay, so buckle up, grab a pencil and paper, and just jot this down. And it's going to be like, I'm going to rip the band aid off. Okay, it's going to be painful, but it's going to be helpful. Okay, so ladies, reality check. Where is your scale? Oh, wait. Where's your scale? Is it shoved under the bed because you don't want to see it? Is it broken? Does it need batteries? Do you not own one because you don't like the results that you see on the scale? I actually coached a client. She said, it was so funny. She said, when she started with me, she's like, I'm not sure of everything that your program encompasses, but one thing I want you to know is that I don't know my weight and I don't weigh myself and I'm never going to. Blink, blink. Yeah, blink, blink. I'm like, okay, you're in a health coaching program to take control of a problem that you have so you can have a better health standard in midlife. Lean in. I told her the first thing you're going to do is buy a scale. And I gave her some time. I think it took about a week or so for her to get the scale, but she got the scale because I am here to support you on whatever your goals are. And that means let's look up under places that are not comfortable. Let's open cupboards that are not comfortable. Let's get to the root of the problem and resolve it. I have to say, this woman, after going through my program and using those tools going forward in her day-to-day living, it's nothing that's insurmountable. It's just understanding what you need to do, following a recipe, having the accountability, and just continuously incorporating that. This woman lost about 50 pounds in like a course of like 6 months. She lost so much weight, people were asking her if she had surgery. And it starts with understanding sugar's impact on our health and detoxifying our body and purging this from your life. So it's not saying you can't have sweet things. You just don't want the sugar. Sugar is a drug and it is toxic. The way it's been marketed, the way it's been refined, the way it's been appealing because it's all white and fluffy and pretty. No. Okay. So getting back, if you don't have a scale, you don't know where the scale is, put it on your to-do list. I need a scale. Because we have to know our numbers. If you don't know your numbers, then you really have your head in the sand and we don't know like where to start from. It's like when you're traveling, you're talking to your GPS, you are here and you put in the, address where you want to go and it takes you to there. And so there's a route that you take, but you have to know where you are from, where are you starting from. So definitely you need scale. So I'm going to share 3 sets of numbers, write them down, and then I'm going to back off and just let you process that. And then hopefully seeing your name on the Sugar Detox Masterclass registration list where I'm going to share all of the information on what you can do to resolve it. Okay. So according to the World Health Organization and the CDC, there are guidelines and parameters for us as women to determine markers of good health. And the first one is to understand, like, okay, where am I? Where am I? Like, how much do I weigh? When you go into the doctor's office, the first thing they do is sit you in a corner, take off all your clothes, check your blood pressure, and throw you on the scale. I don't even like to go on the scale there. I don't know if their scale is right. Their number's not looking the way I want. I'm like, your scale is wrong. Just a couple of pounds will make my day like, oh my God, this is so depressing. But I like literally weigh myself, if not every day, every other day. And it's not an obsession. It's just like, I want to know if I'm going off on the deep end somewhere. I'm pretty good about how I eat and doing my movement. But, at this place of my life, I'm not interested in waking up one day and finding 25 pounds and I can't get them off. It's a lot harder to get weight off as you're going through the menopause journey, but it's definitely doable. You have to know the keys. I know the keys. Okay. All right. So the numbers are, so write this down. The normal weight for a woman, this is around 5'4" to 5'7" or so. So it can vary a couple of pounds here or there, depending on how much height you have or, your bone structure. So this is just a baseline for you to think about. So normal weight, and get ready for it because I'm telling you, I'm going to rip the Band-Aid off. It's going to be challenging, but normal weight is 108 pounds. I don't even weigh 108 pounds. No. It's 108 pounds to 145 pounds. So I'm actually within the range of normal weight based on my height. So 108 to 145, I'm within that range. I'd rather be further to the left of where I am. Like, we're never satisfied with our weight, ladies. We all want to be 10 pounds lighter. But I am conscientious of what my weight is because I weigh myself. I know where I am. And it's just like, okay, depending on what I have going on, maybe there's some travel that's coming up and I know I want to enjoy what I'm going to be eating where I'm traveling. So I might go through like a longer detox or some fasting and get myself down 5 or 6 pounds. Like, I know what it takes for my body. Okay. But I'm not a person that doesn't enjoy her life. If I go out to a nice restaurant and there's some wonderful things on the menu, I'm going to partake. Life is short. You got to enjoy it. But I don't live like that every day. Okay. Moving on. So that's the normal weight range. The second one is if you are overweight. So you can consider overweight beyond the 146, which was the normal. So overweight is 146 pounds going to 174 pounds. To me, I think a lot of us need to work on getting our weight down. Literally. Literally. So that's being overweight. And if you're in that overweight range, most likely you're dealing with some health situations. Most likely. Okay. And so the third set of numbers falls in the range of being obese. And so this is 175 pounds to beyond, to whatever the scale can show you. So I know that hurts. The Band-Aid is off. Now you know. So what are you going to do? That's the question. So I encourage you to come to my sugar detox masterclass, which is on May 21st at 6 p.m. It'll only last a couple hours. I'll do like an hour 15 minutes or so of content, deep dive content. Bring your notebook and take some notes down. Also, I would encourage you to bring a friend because it's really good to have somebody that is there for you to be accountable, to support you in case you miss something, because I'm not a fan of replays. Like, I want you to be there, ask your questions, take a couple of hours for yourself and try to focus on what you need to do to take control of your health. Okay. So those are our 3 sets of numbers. That's all I'm going to share for now. I'm sure you're like, oh my gosh, there's like so much information to process for a coffee chat. But life is real, ladies. Menopause is real. Things are happening. There's changes that are taking place and you have to be prepared. So with that being said, I am going to say Goodbye for the day. Don't let this take your joy. Just process it as information and take the necessary steps to address it and move in the direction that you want to move in, because you have the power to take control of your health, your life, and to live a fabulous life during menopause. Okay, ladies, thanks for being here. We'll see you next time. Enjoy your day. And it's always a pleasure to spend time with you. All right, ladies, take care.